Good morning. It's about 11 o'clock and I'm on, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm number 8, but I can't figure out what one of them is. I put down something I thought that I would remember, and I've been thinking about it all morning, what the hell, who that would be. So I hate to pull out of this area without knowing and then have to maybe come back. Usually though, since it's been bothering me since like 8 o'clock this morning, who that was, I usually have figured it out by now. Can't figure that out. Anyway, and then I got another problem, is a distraction on this customer wants some raking done. They think that they're going to be able to rake up a bunch of under some water oaks and then put seed down and successfully have lawn grow. It just, you know, she might get some seed grass now that the leaves have dropped, but trying to keep that is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to charge more on lawn service, because her expectations will be that I'll keep it cleaned up to the degree where the lawn can work there. But it's also a matter of that it can't get enough light. The water oaks, they drop a lot of material, and I don't know if it's strictly the shape of the leaves do not let the moisture through, or if it's as they break down, if it's a chemical. But I've not seen anybody successfully keep a lawn under water oaks unless they're messing with it almost constantly. So she's complaining that she wanted a quote, and I says 800. You know, it's about an hour's worth of raking. But you know, the thing is I don't want to. I've got 20 plus yards booked for today. I didn't invest in my equipment to go over there with the rake and stuff and do that stuff. And she's been a problem all along, and she was the lady that she would leave her checks and fold the inside envelope flap inside with the it's not pre-moist, but it had an adhesive on there. So then when the humidity came in on the day, then every time, she did this 3 times in a row, every time the check was uncashable, and I'd have to come back to get a new check. And then another time, what was it? Something she filled out wrong on the check. But this gal, she just seems like she's trying to play me, you know. And then her son did the trick, the making change trick, where, you know, he won't, he conflates 2 things, breaking up his large bill and the change making process. It's a scam. People have done it for a long time. Grifters and carnival people, they do it, they're proficient in it. And he tried pulling that on me, and I just had that done to me twice the week prior, so I wasn't having any of it. I was like, you lay your freaking money on the freaking hood, okay? All right, then you can do it one way or the other. I'll either give you the change for that money and then you can pay me, or you can give me your currency and I'll give you what you got coming back. And they love playing games with me. This whole family does. I'm just totally sick of it. But anyway, then if she did get the grass to grow, the burden of trying to keep it from dying out is going to be so hard, and she's not going to want to pay more. So I think she might be offended, but I'm just not that guy anymore to drop running the equipment, which I can make. I may not be able to make 800 in an hour, granted, but I knew she wasn't going to do that. She came back with 80. Okay, that's the kind of mentality they got. They think I'm going to go set down this trailer, unload this mower, come back over there with a rake and stuff, and do that for $80. But here's the problem. That might be good money, but here's what's missing. Right now, I'm picking up a whole bunch of new lawns, okay? Because I'm out there on my equipment with a presence in the area that I would not have if I'm out there with a shovel and a rake stuck in one spot for that long. I cover 3 or 4 yards in that hour that I'd be over there doing that. Then I got an hour of setting my rig up to go do it. A half hour of dumping. I got dump fees unless I keep burying my own self in my property. Okay. And then I got to come back and I got to put my rig back together and go mow. So if I have an hour to spare, I'd rather spend it consolidating my route, advertising, or whatever I got to do to keep my investment in these machines profitable. Not my investment in my willingness to sacrifice my body, my back, whatever. It's a whole different animal. All right, I forgot to turn off my flashers. Lately, there's been a lot of people getting in trouble for, there's a lot of YouTube videos also on people they say are trying to look like cops or something, you know, and that's one concern. I don't want to get in trouble for impersonating police or some BS, although it's super unlikely with the mower on in tow, and you know, but why take a chance, right? So I turn my flashers off, you know, when I'm not parked. But I do try to keep a high visibility because I've already been hit before. This guy was on my bumper and now he gets beside me and just lollygags. You know, I let him out because he was just aggressively, you know, and then he gets the prime lane, and then he just, I don't know. All right, I'm going to get on to the rest of the list here. If I wish I could figure out what that last one was in this area before I'm leaving out. Yeah, so back to that situation there. She come back at 80 off of my $800 bid, and so in other words, she wants a lawn as long as she can have it prepped up where all she's got to do is sprinkle seed. And then of course we all know it ain't gonna last past this fall, if that, without me doing a whole bunch of extra maintenance that she won't want to pay for either. So she wants it as long as it's sweat off of somebody else's back, and as long as she can have it so cheap that it's nearly free. Who wouldn't? If you can get a guy to prep out an area that's been laid thick with leaves for decades to the point where grass could grow for $80, you know, I would do that myself. You know, I'll have somebody over to my house doing that if I could find it in a heartbeat. If it, you know, it's worth that. Just have the green for a week or two, you know. But no, I'm not gonna sacrifice potential growth of my business, because right now is when I'm picking up new accounts. Everybody is trying to consolidate routes, save money. I'm not gonna sacrifice everything that I'm not gonna deviate from the direction I'm trying to take my business right now to go do grunt work. And even at 800, that may sound ridiculous, 800 in an hour. Well, how much is it actually going to cost me? I mean, say I stay on my routes, I stay doing what I'm doing. What if I picked up another customer that's $100 cut, and I have them for the year? How many? You know, that adds up, and I might have them for a decade. Well, then was it worth $800 to go over there for an hour raking? No, it wasn't, and it won't ever be to me, because I'm beyond doing that kind of stuff. Because I'm not thinking I'm that good. I'm too good for it. I'm thinking that I'm too old for it, and I've got too much invested in equipment. All right, I gotta get out of here and get going on mowing. Bye. Yeah, I just finished up another one. I'm heading out here to the last of my outlying lawns, and then I'm back to an area where I've got more consolidated lawns to do. But that lady back at me, I texted her that no, I can't do that for that. I don't want to set aside the investment I have in my equipment to do that type of work at this time of the year. It's not wise business decision. So anyway, I told her I still, could do it for $800. I might hire for somebody to do that, or I could go do it. But I could hire somebody to do it for half that and pocket the other half for my time. But anyway, I made the point. I was trying to make the point in the last little conversation that I was busy, and by saying, sorry about grammatical errors on the message. I am trying to text and drive. That's the only time I have to text back to her. And I didn't say I was making contextual errors. Then she comes back with, oh, you can be here on Wednesday for 80, right? So in other words, she wanted to interpret a grammatical error and, sentence structure or whatever as not being $800 but 80. I just don't have time to fool with it. The conversation's not worth $800 to me. I'm in danger. I'm putting other people in danger. Now, a lot of that is my fault. As I look at my list, I should have done a lot better job. Still haven't figured out who the hell that last one was that was grouped with that other community. I mean, it said Torch. I don't know, for some reason I thought I would remember somebody or something from that. So I do need to work on my list a little better and not be trying to, do lists, and the texts that are incoming that you can't control are bad enough. And then when you get somebody like this that wants to go back and forth endlessly, and keep trying to get me to give up and concede to do it, or whatever, it's not going to happen. So she's wasting her time and she's wasting my time. And what she don't realize is while she's wasting mine, she's also putting me in danger. So, but that's not anything new with this gal. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you don't be critical now, because you don't know what she's put me through in the past and what she's trying to do again. So, all right, I got to get this one done. It looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like maybe 8 left, and I'm on number 11, I think. All right, I'll catch you later. Oh, I didn't bring my tripod, so all you're getting here today is gonna be my bitching. So I'm not gonna be able to get any footage. Sorry about that. Catch you later. Hey, I finally figured it out. The torch, I already did. It was an old guy. It was right there in the middle of a set in Beverly Hills. He gave me a torch set years ago. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but it's a good thing. I feel better because now I know I didn't leave one behind. All right, that's it. That was number unless I missed one, that's number 19 for today. I think that's going to be it. I got a few more I could do, but it's 4:44. The other ones, they'll cut better tomorrow. See, this one here goes up. He's trying to get that lot, but he got the other lot, and that other lot's the one that I cleared with the Bobcat. I think I'll get around there so you can see it. That's the one I used the tree grabber on the front of my T190 Bobcat and pulled all the trees. So, yeah, this has been a crisscrossing the county type of day, and you know, otherwise I would have got more done. There's that empty lot on this side, and then there's an extra lot on the other side that he has not got yet. But anyway, yeah, I had to crisscross the county, but I got 19 knocked out, which it's not bad, I guess. They were pretty, some of them big, some of them small, you know. The biggest thing was, of course, windshield time. But Monday is my kind of like, I try to throw everything in, and then the rest of the week I can kind of sort out, and if one, you know, and try to put together other routes, you know. But all right, I'm heading back to the house. Y'all have a good day.